let's talk about Shotgun Billies.
Okay.
When, just give us a overview of how it all started. Yeah.
I was in a band in the early 90s. It was called Chase Buchanan. We were a country 90s thing. And I joined in 94. And then a few months later, the bass player David Snell joined.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were together for, I guess, 7 or 8 years.
Was that a cover band or an original band?
It was original.
Okay.
Yeah, we were trying to play the Nashville game.
Okay.
And had some good things happen, but we could also write a book on what not to do. You know?
Nashville's a lot different in the mid-90s, too.
Oh, man. We had a guy behind us, Uncle Joe Harris. He had a big part to do with Garth Brooks.
Okay.
And matter of fact, there's a song that Garth is called Back When the Old Stuff Was New. And he said, it was one big party, Uncle Joe, we owe it to you. I mean, thanked him in a song. That's,
sure.
Apparently.
I'm waiting on somebody to do that for me.
Yeah. But Uncle Joe got behind us, and here we go. And then Uncle Joe had a massive heart attack, and he passed. And so there we go back down. So the roller coaster of all that, put your eggs in this basket, and, then it falls apart. Oh,
man.
But, we stayed together for a long time. And then I'd kind of had enough and quit. And I guess about 5 years, I did a contemporary Christian album, did it all on my own. I just wanted to see what happened if I played all the instruments. And
sure.
I grew up in a church where, you better be ready to play. You don't know who's not going to show up. So you be ready to play whatever instrument. And growing up, they practiced at my parents' house. And so my dad's band, so I'd pop the lock and, go in there and play all the instruments. So I was fortunate to be exposed to all of them. And, anyway, so I did that, and then Dave and I started talking and doing some acoustic stuff again.
And Dave is your bass player, David Snell.
David Snell. And so this band started in ShotGunBillys started in 2008. Yeah,
okay.
I'm on the wrong band, but 2008, and Case, our drummer, joined in, and I mean, here we go.
How'd you meet Case?
Case being your drummer, Case Cooper.
Case has a pretty cool thing. He was around Memphis for a long time back in the 80s. And then he moved to Florida and joined a band, Duke Bardwell. And Duke played bass for Elvis when, was it Jerry Sheff? Is that his name? The bass player passed away. I believe it's his name. Not passed away. He quit for a couple years. And Duke came in and played bass with Elvis on the Las Vegas shows and the big Elvis, baby.
The Kung Fu Elvis.
Yeah, the Kung Fu Elvis.
Elvis.
And
that's a great band name.
Kung Fu Elvis.
But it would be good.
That is pretty good.
But they toured around Florida. I don't know, 10 years-ish, something like that. And then Case is originally from Marion, Arkansas, and so he moved back home. And my in-laws knew him. And, hey, you got to meet this guy. And I remember the first phone call. Hey, man, we got to get together sometime. And be dog now.
And we creative from word go, just an original band, or did it start as a cover situation?
Oh, it originals were always,
the focus.
The focus,
okay.
yeah.